become somebody that is happy to listen. I can listen for an extended amount of times. I'm not as invested in whether I'm understood, whether I get to speak, whether my opinion's heard. You know, I can walk away from things and not say anything if I feel that's the appropriate action. But equally, if I feel the appropriate action is that I need to speak up or shout or be loud, I'm going to do that. And I think my spiritual growth, how it reflects in my relationships, is that level of confidence to do what I want, not what anybody else thinks is appropriate at any given time. And my analogy is always whether I choose to draw my sword. Let me just whether I choose to draw my sword.
I love it.
Not a sword, it's wobbly. The wobbly
and she
sword.
pulls out a sword. And she pulls out a physical sword.
A wushu, right? But it's a good analogy because I think, you know, for me, I've always struggled with other people's, back to question one and the labels. And even though I've got my own mind and I've got a strong mind, I also have been a very big people pleaser. So I had to really get away from that people pleasing and evolve through the stages of self to go past people pleasing to full-blown inner confidence. And I will manage every relationship the way I deem fit. And that may not fit with anybody else's perceptions at times. And I have to accept that. And I think Victoria, who sometimes comes along to the group as well, one time she was saying about how she just has to be the villain in things. She's accepted that sometimes you got to be the villain. And no, I'm the villain in the story, but me being the villain is what I deem right. So call me a villain. I'm a villain because you're not getting what you want from me. I'll be the villain in the story if that makes you happy, but I'm going to be true to me. So I think, yeah, that's my answer.